Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich. Let us continue after last left off. So, we're still at war with the Japanese, but I think the war will be over relatively soon. I mean, we got the Canadians over here. We've sent over 15 divisions somewhere? They're somewhere. Yeah, they're on their way. We're sending some troops to Japan. Hopefully that situation will resolve itself. We're about to attack Burma. And we're currently attacking the Iranians so that we can get, or I guess the Persian technically still, to get some of our colonial holdings back. And, I mean, how many men do they have? 45 to 118. They're basically fighting a two-front war right now. And I feel like we're in a good position. I feel like we're doing very, very well for ourselves. And we can try to maybe like, get some naval invasions down here, but I feel like our allies are going to do it themselves. So maybe I don't even need to actually worry about it. Let's invest in South Africa for right now. Royal address to the Entente. You know what? Sure. Why not? Maybe we can get something good out of it. And aside from that, I believe we're all looking pretty good. Where are you guys? You guys are on the border with Germany. Again, I don't think there's going to be a German war. It just doesn't seem likely. Like, what would we even fight Germany over at this point? I mean, I think France has given up their claims to Alsace-Lorraine. I mean, they haven't here, but if you look at their focus tree, they actually are not allowed to declare war on Germany anymore because they have done the cooperation here. So France and Germany are basically allowing themselves to work together and becoming trade partners. So, you know, basically Europe is at peace, except for the whole Russian situation. But the Russian situation will resolve itself in due time. And do I need more guns? No, I have 300,000. I can tell you I do not need more guns. I guess I can go for more aircraft, though. Get more aircraft. Do we have any subjects with, not really, so we'll just trade it with the French. Get some aluminum off of them. Sounds great. Okay, Syria's dead. That's one country now dealt with. I mean, Korea's almost been taken over by the Germans. We still technically got Nagasaki. Our units are on the way. There's the War of Burma now beginning as well. Unfortunately, Germany did lose control of the port near Tokyo, so that's going to hamper things a little bit. And India, do you want to go to war with Burma? You do? Well, I'm happy to see it. Okay, call everybody into this war. Again, we got a lot of vassal states, so okay, get them all involved. I mean, I don't think Burma really stands too much of a chance here, I would have to imagine. I would like our units to go a little bit faster. I mean, again, we saw Nagasaki. We got Fukuoka over here as well. We got a couple of Canadian divisions that at least have some supplies. These Canadian divisions are basically dead, but what can you do about that? Train, sure, I'll take your equipment. Unfortunately, it looks like Germany did get kicked off of the mainland here. And our units are finally landing. We can definitely capture the southern island here of Kyushu. Bring you up to here, bring you here, delete this plan. Okay, now you're a little encircled. So I'm gonna free you guys where we can. And you're already all in the war. Prioritize the army. Go for some civilian factories for now. Might as well put you all here. Yeah, we want to make sure that these Canadian divisions are not going to suffer from a lack of supplies. Bring you up north. I'm going to send one unit down to capture this victory point. It's only worth 5, but it could make life a little bit easier. Germany did take Osaka, which does have a port. Very, very happy to see it. And if you can just go like a little bit faster, that would be nice. Yeah, so let's cut you in half. One unit like this. We'll get an encirclement. You're worth 5 victory points. Japan is... They're about halfway dead right now. I mean, we are taking some pretty important cities. You guys can then deploy your way up north. We do not need 10 units here. Gonna put 5 on this line. Once we cross the strait, we can put some units there as well. Draw you forward. Push your way as aggressively as you can. And all of you are here. Except for this one unit that can capture these provinces they want. And there's nobody right now in Hiroshima. So it makes sense for us to probably want to take that city if we can. And thank you for all of the equipment. I don't think we don't need to worry about Arabia. Let's pull our forces just up towards the north. Our allies can deal with the southern front. They want to kill Arabia, Yemen, and Muscat. I mean, that's fine. I would definitely will not say no to it. Oshi's now fallen. Yours still looking good. Unfortunately, all the Canadian troops here did end up dying. And there's pretty heavy Japanese units. Like, there's a lot of Japanese troops in Japan right now. Which, I mean, like, understandable, but I'm still not happy with it. Absolutely do not deploy here. Deploy to lines that actually make sense for you. Please go here. Do not be anywhere else. You don't need to be anywhere else. Why are you going up around, capturing territory, build more submarines, and then why not build some convoys? That should be also completely acceptable for you. Japan's at 44%. They capitulated at 10, which is not, like, incredible, I will say. How are you guys doing? I mean, you're doing okay. Move you up towards this city. Are you a core? No, you are not. Not core territory at the moment. And we have the nuclear bombs. So we have about 2 months. 2 months to build nuclear weapons. I think that seems completely acceptable. Hopefully we can maybe get a nuke off before the series actually ends. Okay, Cuba wants an offer here. We'll definitely take it. 4 British units are moving their way into Japan. I do want to probably get military access from the Germans, just so we can cooperate in Japan a little bit easier. It sucks that you lost this strip of land here. If you're still holding on to Tokyo, I think that'd be quite nice. Thank you for the little bit of war support. Okay, we got more Canadian divisions trying to accomplish something. Hold on for a moment. There's a lot of German troops in Osaka right now. Do have some Portuguese units have landed down here. You love to see it. Do we have any troops we can bring around? I mean, we can try to get yellow over there. You guys have a port? No, you do not. But I mean, if you can kill like these smaller countries, it would go a long way to helping us out. So 96 until you're done. I mean, I guess we could just nuke Tokyo if we have to. I'm sure we have your superiority here. We do. Okay, go some regular battle plans. I mean, there's just a lot of Japanese units, right? It's a pretty substantial amount of Japanese troops. Burma is doing okay, and we probably want to get some naval invasions going down in the south when we can. How are you guys doing? I mean, you're doing okay. There's just, like, nowhere to really send units, unfortunately. Sure, build more artillery. That seems okay. There's so many Entente troops in the area. There's honestly just simply too many Entente troops in the area. Are you guys on aggressive? You're not. I think I want you to be as aggressive as you can. Try to take over what lands you can. I mean, Persia, they're doing okay. They have decent manpower, but again, I don't... How many guns do they have? A lot, actually. They have many, 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 many guns. So that might be something we have to worry about. We got more Portuguese units, it looks like, coming over here to help out. some units have landed near Muscat. And it's like, that's nice and all. Okay, 56, 78. I mean, this isn't working out so well. Yeah, Purple Army, I think, once again, you can kind of hold where you are. You can probably take this province. And you've actually taken Tokyo again. Gets Japan down to 30%. We do need to get him... There's also German troops actually in the north as well. Very, very nice of them to get that done. How are you guys doing? I mean, can his cavalry just rush their way to Saran? I honestly think the answer is yes. Your way down to here. You're not a core. You're not a core. And even like this area is not actually core Persia? No, it's actually no, it's because it's occupied by us technically. But it is core Persian territory. Well, rush our way to Tehran. Hopefully we'll be able to get that victory going. What else we really need to get done here? Maybe something with the IEDC. Sure, put it in Australia. Aside from that, technology, let's go for multi-altitude fighting, or whatever the hell the modification was. But more in the aircraft. 42% until we have a nuke. We got 1 month. If we need to, I guess we can nuke Ragoon. It depends on who we're actually still at war with in 1 month time. Because, like, looking at this, there's a chance that... Because Tokyo is not a port province. The port province is actually over here in Yokohama. And they have northern territory, but that's basically about it. Korea over there. Who else are you fighting? You're just fighting against the revolutionary government. Not a big deal at all. Yeah, we get some more industry slots here. Iran has fallen to our forces. Do not go up there, because it makes no sense. Green Army... Just, like, only be here. This stuff up here doesn't actually make any difference whatsoever. Move your units through. You're gonna go here. I want you guys to move your way towards this city in any way that you actually can. And I want you to capture these areas. It'll make our supply lines work at least a little bit better. There we go. We still have Tehran. Persia is down to about halfway dead. And we should have air superiority. Yeah, basically everywhere. Hey, it's Liberty Day again. For king and country, thank you for the political power. And sure, why not? The improved amphibious tank. Thing is, like, I just don't know what I would even be building anymore. No production. Light tank 3. You know, let's start pumping out the modern tanks. Cut down on fighters like this. Start producing the best tanks we have available to us. But 85, 92. Germany and yeah, they're trying. I don't know why you're trying to push this straight crossing. You should be moving your way over to this city, which is their current capital right now. I mean, the entire prosperity has completely collapsed, other than Japan. And Japan, again, is very, very close to death themselves. 73% on you. Like, maybe we can capture these southern islands. But it's going to be difficult for sure. How long? Less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks until we can get our nuclear weapons. Again, Persia's almost dead. Burma's not that close to dying. But what I might want to do is just prepare a naval invasion from, let's say, Ceylon to Rangoon. Bring all of Yellow Army over here. I don't think you're going to be invading Germany at this point. We do have naval invasion tech, right? Yeah, we exceeded the first 2 levels. Excellent. I would have loved to have the last level, but that can definitely be a little bit more difficult to obtain. Bring some units down. Keep on getting non-aggression packs. I'm happy to receive, for sure. How are you guys doing? Do you have a port? You do. So, I mean, that's one benefit you have. Burma is just being a little bit of a pain in the ass, but not that bad. Let's send you over to this city. Baghdad is not a core territory, so we don't need to really worry about that too much. What else do we got going on here? And if we can, like, capture this area, these Japanese troops, they want to be completely stranded because they still have a port here. But it would definitely put them in a harsher situation. Get a front line here. At least bring these 5 units over. The question is, do we want to nuke Japan or do we want to nuke... Oh, they've actually taken Rangoon. Well, that makes my choice way easier. I don't know if my Yellow Army's even going to get there in time then. I mean, it's like we could theoretically nuke Persia. Look, all I want to say is we need to nuke somebody, right? Somebody's got to get nuked. Give me a bomber here. I believe you need... Yeah, the fighters. I think you need an... Is interwar bomber enough? Strategic bomber. Do we have strategic bombers? We're missing 97. So I have some, I think, somewhere then. Where are they? Are you strategic bombers? Yes, you are. Fly you over Japan. And then tomorrow, we'll have our first nuclear weapon. And Japan, I'm sorry that it has to be you. Because I think it just makes most amount of sense. I mean, Persia's almost dead, Burma's almost dead. Are you an actual core? You're an actual core territory. You do want to be moving your way over there. And you're going up north, you can go to this city. Afghanistan actually is also a core of Persia. But in just a moment. Don't have our strategic bombers in the area yet. But the planes are on their way. The planes are on their way. And there should be like a full list, right? You'll be there in 14. How's it going to take you like 5 days to fly over here? I don't know. I honestly thought I'd have like an hour of recording left, but I think this might end up just being the final episode. I don't know really what other British territories we would need to fight to get back at this point. Sure, capture this province, whatever. I mean, Persia's dead. Burma isn't... I mean, they can't fight this, right? They've got to be close. And we'll get Burma over to the Dominion of India. And on the 14th, which will be tomorrow. I don't know what time it said tomorrow. There we go. Let's nuke Japan. Sorry, Nagoya. I don't know how many people live in Nagoya. For the first and hopefully last time in history, a nuclear bomb has been detonated in Tokyo as part of international warfare. The unprecedented destruction stands as a testament to the devastating powers of this new weapon, which is feared not only for what it can do to its targets, but also what impact it has to those who deploy it, and for humanity itself. World holds its breath, waiting for what will come next. Will this force the Empire of Japan to surrender to avoid further terror? Will it only strengthen resolve to strike back against those who would resort to such measures? Well, enemy bombings, war heroes being killed. I mean, it's still 100% war support. But does that change things? So remember that, like, nuclear bombs in Hearts of Iron 4 basically are ass. Like, they're actually not good. I don't know if that's under political power. Invest in Canada, invest in Greece. Well, we blew up a lot of their stuff. Yeah, sure. Naval engineer seems fine. Yeah, I wish that nuclear weapons in Hearts of Iron 4 were actually decent. I think there might be a special condition with Japan that if you nuke it twice, they automatically surrender. At least I believe that's a thing that's in the game. So Nagoya, well, I guess we'll go for you next. We're 10 victory points. So it makes sense for you to be a target for us to nuke. Burma's almost gone. Persia, we're on our way. Bring units over. Move to these victory points. Move to these victory points. I know this is not going to take 2 videos. That's basically impossible at this point. There's no way to get another. I don't think there's enough time to get like 20 minutes out of this. Okay, we got another nuclear bomb coming in 30 days. What are we building, by the way? Military factories. We should be building more nuclear silos. Don't build nuclear silos in our satellite states. Don't build nuclear silos in our colonies. Just keep them at home. Give our way over to Herat. Have we taken Kabul? Yes, we have. Come on, Persia. No, the game is up. Where are these units? They're almost to their original landing points. I mean, there's a lot of units in Burma right now. But if I just like station them all like right here. I'm sure we can probably push our way to the capital without too much hassle. Move you over here. And I mean, we're showing our strength to the Germans. Do we know if Germany has nuclear weapons? I mean, I'm assuming they don't. No, we don't have enough information to see what technology the Germans are actually at. And they still have not even taken Petrograd. The war with Russia is just honestly going to take 1,000 years for them. I mean, Russia is still at... Oh, there's Persia. Still like 40%. Like, they're not close to surrender. But Persia... Arabia, Muscat, Syria, Yemen. Welcome, welcome to the British Empire. Let's give some priority. Let's go more military factory. Seems okay. I'm gonna deploy you to the Burma front. You guys, I don't know, just be... I don't know where to put you, honestly. I mean, just against Middle Africa, I guess? Like, again, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, now you guys should go to, like, right there. If you want to go to a German port, that's fine. I'm not going to be too worried one way or the other. We got 22 days until nuke. Like, Japan, you should just surrender. You're now at 19%. You would have surrendered under normal circumstances, but of course you don't want to surrender. They're very entrenched right now. Okay. Which is a little bit annoying, for sure. They've almost been pushed out of Korea. Does Germany have military access through them? They actually don't. So maybe... I don't know. Does China get to keep Korea? Okay, Armenia. Welcome to existence again. I will also scroll down towards the bottom of this list. There should be a grant territory, right? That's in the IEDC. Influence of the monarchy is. There should be like a return territories button, right? Yes, but for some reason I do not see it. There's so many people in our faction. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, let's get everybody out here. Military occupy Yemen. Military occupy Oman. Afghanistan is allowed to exist. Yeah, Kabul and Herat. We'll release a loyal Arabian state. But of course, we're keeping a southern territory. This is the area that we fought over 4 colonies. So it makes sense that we get to keep it. To break Persia. I don't know if that's going to give them all their core, like all the territories they have claims on. Okay, it does not. But I mean, like Arabia got some territory. Of course, we might claim some territories as our own. I mean, I don't care about stability or war support at this point, or political power. How did you lose this land? Your way over as quickly as you can. Should get some more pop-ups in a moment. What province are you? You're Baluchistan. Okay. Give that to the Dominion of India. Crucial states. We're going to military occupy ourselves. The Levant. We'll give it to Syria. Congratulations, Syria, on existing. Iraq. We'll release Iraq as a sovereign kingdom. And a seer. Yeah, that's fine. I think these borders seem okay. To be honest, I would have been okay keeping Basra for my own, having a nice little port there, but you know, it is as it is. I'm assuming you're going to be wanting us to release Kurdistan. Or we'll at least get it in a moment. Yeah, Kurdistan. Oh, I've never seen so many options for this. We can, okay, don't give anything to Turkey. Let's release a Kurdish state. So, I mean, the Entente, I mean, that's looking pretty good. Let's be honest here. And we have 12 days until another nuclear weapon's ready. Japan, you either let me take Nagoya, or you get another nuclear weapon to the face. Those are your 2 options. I hope you understand that. Fight some people into the IEDC. Support weapons, again, I don't even know what to build, to be quite honest with you. How many troops does Russia have? The answer is just like a stupid amount. Fight Armenia in. Maybe we can shrink mainline down. How many? You're worth 1. You're worth 1. But you're actually our territory, so actually we don't want to be pushing in here. How have you lost this land? I don't... Okay, well... Very cool. I don't know how you lost this territory. That's my biggest confusion here. Go here. Go towards Burma's new capital. It's the only place that makes sense for us to go right now, I would say. We might as well bring all of you over here. India has joined the IDC. Let's invite Persia next. So then you either let me take Nagoya, or another nuclear weapon has to be dropped on you. You've got about 5 days. Oh, you also lost Tokyo, so that is going to set us back at least a little bit here. But I mean, the Germans are doing well in the north. IDC, just click 3 random countries. Congratulations to you. Whatever 3 countries we selected there. I mean, they could just nuke Tokyo. But I think we're going to nuke you instead. We'll leave the historic capital. I mean, I'm pretty sure the historic capital would have probably been destroyed by multiple occupations back and forth. Meanwhile, over here, they've had it too good for too long. Another nuclear strike. Okay, it looks like I was wrong about the fact that there was supposed to be an event to get Japan to surrender immediately. Like, it doesn't even, like damage their, like, war support. It's actually incredible. Okay, well, there at least goes Nagoya. Under our occupation. Then we can kind of have to rush towards Tokyo. And actually, it looks like this is only going to be about the length of 2 episodes anyway, so eggs on my face, I guess. Rank you down by 1 province. Nagoya is now ours. Yes, Japan down to 21%. I mean, they've lost all their territory on the mainland, but I'm pretty sure the event for Fall of the Rising Sun, or whatever it is, won't fire if there's troops actually occupying Japan itself. For, I mean, I feel like obvious reasons. Like, you wouldn't probably accept white peace if you're literally, you know, captured most of the country. Yeah, so any other nukes we end up dropping are going to be purely tactical. There's no reason to drop big nukes if it doesn't actually change anything. I'm gonna spearhead these guys. Or, yeah, do this. Kill them off. And I want you marching straight to Tokyo. If we can take Tokyo, to be great news for us. Invite Syria into the IEDC next. And that should end up being the end of the war. You're worth 10 victory points. And then Tokyo, yeah, basically just ripe for the taking. And that should be the end of the Japanese, right? Midnight tonight. You absolutely love to see it. So, how are we going to split this territory up? Well, it would make sense for... Well, let's just see. Middle Africa doesn't get anything. The German East Asia. Where are you in this list? I think you're going to be who we deal with first. I say so, but now I don't know where you're actually located in here. You know what? Never mind. Germany. You've done great work, I will say. So we're going to basically split Japan into 2 occupation zones. I'm going to give Germany a vast majority of Japan. In fact, I'm going to give them most of Japan other than these 2 southern islands. Question is, do they get... Do they get Korea? Because it did seem like... Give me some Japanese colonies here. Yeah, we'll take this land. The Qing. You are going to get some beautiful land yourself. There's Germany's Asia. I found it. You're going to get the fattening garment. And I will be nice to you. It looks like the game thinks that you deserve, Korea? How many points do I have? The answer is actually not a lot. Give me a moment here. I need to, apparently I only have 55 points. I feel like I should have significantly more than that, but, you know, what can I do about it? Yeah, annex the fattening garment, take Korea. End the turn there. I don't think there's anyone else you're at war with. So Germany's Asia. You're going to take back your old holdings here in Indochina. Follow that up. You're going to also take the Philippines. There we go. I think that's Germany's Asia's occupation there. Germany. And the thing is, do I just give Germany's Asia all of? Yeah, you know what? Germany's Asia. Once again find you in this list. Cheap. Why is it? There's too many countries. Too many countries exist. You can also have Siam. There you go. Princely Federation. I'm going to give that to Delhi. I know Austria took over this entire land, but it's part of our agreement with Germany in our headcanon here. They've got to occupy most of Japan and the Philippines and all of this territory here. Just because it would be very hard for them to manage. You know what? I'm just going to take it myself. Never mind. No, I will not. It's apparently worth 6,000 points for me to do it. Really, 6,000 points. What if I gave it to the Dominion of India? It'd probably also take... Because I know Austria took most of the land. You know what? Leave Princely Federation by itself. We'll just do it afterwards. Oh yeah, Taiwan's the last province here. Give Taiwan to the Qing. Yeah, I mean, 6,000 points is a lot. Full Shift H, straight transfer tool. Congratulations, you're all part of the Dominion of India. Doesn't make sense for you to be separate anymore. And we can turn you off. And is there anything else that would make sense for me to give the Germans? Probably not. So, you know, let's just move our units down here to occupy our occupational region of Japan. Pretty sure the AI is probably leasing territory now. Yeah, but bring you guys down south. Oh no, our agent been killed. Oh yeah, the one in Germany. Right. Kind of forgot about him. In fact, you know what? Control Shift H. Let's just pretend we traded away India from Germans to give the Middle Africa a little bit more land. Something like that. And that is our agreement with the German Empire. Couple of African colonies for what is rightfully Dominion of India's territory, but we're deciding to be acting on good faith here. Also makes the borders look a little bit nicer. That's also a plus. So then Burma. What is... I mean, what? The Burmese army has decided to surrender to the might of the Commonwealth armies? Incredible. Like, I wasn't going to spend like another 20 minutes trying to kill them, okay? So yeah, what I thought was going to be like 5 more minutes ended up being another 20, but here you go. Here's a very long video to end off our British Empire campaign. We've reclaimed our empire. Very happy to see it. And with that, war is mostly over in the world. I mean, technically, China's still at war to reclaim this territory, and Germany's still at war with the Russians, but I see less as fog of war. I'm curious to look at this. Like, how many troops does Russia have? 332, huh? I mean, that's quite a lot. It's actually very, very many men. I like, eventually, I think Germany will end up winning. I mean, we see how they've done naval invasion over here. They've got landings over there. Eventually, Russia would lose. It would just take them actually forever. By the way, how are you not in this city yet? There's literally not an army to oppose you, and it's still taking you a million goddamn years. There we go. We got the Empire of Japan with our occupational holdings in the south. And unfortunately, it's not like I have a country that I can really give this territory to. Burma will give you to the Dominion of India. There you go. The Dominion is pretty strong. I mean, Nepal, I mean, technically there's some claims they can get on, I think it's really just Bhutan, right? Thailand's already on our side. I mean, technically you could have declared war on a faction. I mean, I guess they could have theoretically... No, Siam doesn't exist technically, because it's actually part of Germany's Asia. I mean, I think the Reichspakt had a pretty good game. We've had a pretty good game as well. Or it's been restored to the Spanish Republic. That is what I would call a successful British Empire revival. Eventually, of course, so we basically created a nice Cold War between us and the Germans. Yeah, you love to see it. The ideology map mode. Couple of national populist, a lot of market liberal, couple of general autocracy, but they're not they're definitely on the losing end of this war, for sure. There we go. Chile's been established as an independent republic. Good for them. Good for them. It would be nice if Turkey would join our faction. I think it would make our faction map mode look a lot nicer. But for now, thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not doing, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.